Welcome to the show. My name's Kale, and today I have the best video I've ever filmed for this channel. We're going to talk about the exact predictions for Bitcoin and altcoins in Q4, the next 3 months. We're going to talk about which altcoins to position yourself in, and we're going to talk about NFTs. Let's go. Honestly, guys, I'm super excited about this, so I just want to jump right into it. Today is a crazy day in the Bitcoin market, as you guys can see here. Bitcoin is definitely leading the way, kind of sucking the air out of a lot of these altcoins over here, and this has left a lot of people panicked. They're like, what should I do? Should I sell my altcoins? Should I put them into Bitcoin? I made a video about this yesterday. You can go watch, but I'm going to reiterate some of that stuff today. I'm also going to talk about all the stuff that's been happening on Twitter with, really smart people who know the direction of this market. I'm going to talk about Bitcoin dominance just a little bit, just to reiterate some of what's happening so that you know where to put your money for the rest of this cycle. And then I'm going to talk about the exact coins that I'm holding, and I've updated this to the final list. This is the last list. I'm not selling any of these. I don't want to go through it yet, but I'm going to talk about all of them. And I'm also going to talk about some NFTs that I've been buying lately too, so that you can know exactly where we're at. Oh, and the best part, I'm actually going to do some beautiful artwork here, and I'm going to explain exactly how I see this market moving over the next 3 months. Okay, so if you're ready for this, settle in. This might be a slightly longer video today, but it's going to be very detailed and very helpful if you are interested. So let's go. Everyone's talking about this. Why is Bitcoin leading? God, Bitcoin is looking glorious right now. It just went up to 53. Woo! Okay, so it just did, live exactly what I've been talking about, just kind of boom. It's absolutely just dominating, and everything else is lagging behind, and I kind of expected this to happen. I talked about it in the video yesterday, so let's go through it. So I said this on Twitter yesterday too. My face is up here, which is really confusing. I said it would be extremely hard for me to be more bullish right now. Miners are accumulating. Okay, so let's talk about that. Miners are some of the best people at predicting where the Bitcoin price is going to go next. And as you can see here, they're buying Bitcoin. They're not selling their Bitcoin. They're holding it, which means they think the price is going to go up. So that's very bullish. Okay, the next thing is that funding is negative. Every time funding is negative like this, right, where people are shorting Bitcoin on all of the major exchanges except for FTX, which is pretty funny because FTX is where all of the smart people are. So all of the dumb people, all of the dumb money is shorting Bitcoin, which just adds fuel to the fire, which is why you get crazy moves like we just saw here. While I'm on the stream, it just jumped $2,000. We got to talk about that candle in a second. Holy crap, it literally just happened. Like, look at that. It literally we just got a buy signal on the Lux Algo. Let me put the 1 hour chart. I'm kind of going out of order here because this literally just happened while I was filming. Look at this candle, guys. Look at that candle. Oh my gosh. The bears are crying in their graves right now. Okay, so this is all going to play out exact. Holy shit, 55. Oh my gosh, it's happening live. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, well, I guess this is going to happen sooner than I thought. I was literally just about to show you guys this, but holy crap, it's still going. I might just sit here on this video and just watch it go. Wow. All right, I'm going to tweet on a live video because I have to. I'm not going to be able to get this video up in time, so let me just tweet. You guys can watch the creation happen. Holy crap, BTC is making bears look like little, what should I say? Holy crap, BTC is making bears look like little tiny bitches. I probably can't say that on Twitter. Wow, I'm just gonna leave it up to the imagination. Oh, there we go. Okay, so guys, wow. Okay, well, I guess I'm getting this video out in perfect timing. So I just got a little distracted there by that insane God candle that we just witnessed there. That was something to behold. I'm not gonna lie about it. Did we hit 55? Okay, we're back down to 54. So what do I expect to see happen here? I'm a little bit flustered here. So it's funny when you're about to film a video about something that you think is gonna happen, and it literally just happens while you're filming. But anyway, so basically, let's get back to the point here. All the technical analysis patterns look good. So everyone's shorting it, which just adds fuel to the fire, which is why you get moves like that, right? Now, all the TA patterns, all the squiggly line drawers that you see on Twitter, right? All of those patterns look good. The best person at this, in my opinion, is Raoul Pal, who actually takes it from a macro perspective. And this is the most important chart in Twitter, right? This is the most important chart in crypto right here, okay? If Bitcoin breaks this line right here, it's a long-term downtrend line, we are going parabolic. It looks like it just broke it pretty convincingly while I was streaming this, okay? So I should have been live, but it's literally just going boop, and so absolutely crazy stuff there. And that's basically setting off the rest of this bull run, okay? And then the last thing is that it's Q4, guys. I mean, everyone knows that Q4 2021 is going to be crazy for crypto. We've been talking about it for 4 years. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy at this point. Stock to flow is ready to go. I put that here as well. Stock to flow is on track. All the smart people, plan B, everyone's saying we go higher. The government's about to print a ton more money. They're talking about it already. Everything is just on track for a ridiculous Q4, and I think it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy at this point. Now, the thing that we are concerned about here, right, is the altcoins, right? Because I don't really invest in Bitcoin. I just use it to gauge the market, right? Now, my favorite trader on Twitter, Pentoshi, is talking that alts might, well, first of all, he called this move before, okay? So he calls everything. Basically, in August, he was saying the alts are going to do better than Bitcoin, which they did. He actually called the exact bottom to the dollar. He called the exact bottom to the dollar on Twitter. I mean, this guy always gets it right. And so when he said yesterday that Bitcoin was going to outperform altcoins here in the next few months, I was like, yikes, what do we do? Like, this is kind of like, you know, so I'm going to do some drawing here to kind of explain my logic behind this and why I'm just holding these exact altcoins and these exact NFTs that I'm holding right now. And I feel so good about it. Like, I feel like I'm in the right position for me. And it's obviously just my situation, but I think it will help you as well. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about that in a second, but here is the portfolio. After I get done talking about where I think the money's going to flow, I'm going to talk about the exact coins that I'm in. I'm also going to talk about NFTs. So let's do a little bit of drawing. You guys ready? Whew, I was just so excited about that. That candle was crazy we just saw. So we basically just saw it. So let's talk about, I don't know where I should put my face. Let me put my face up here. I'm going to do some drawing, guys. You ready? So basically what we just saw is is Bitcoin breaking out, right? And it's exactly what I expected. So Bitcoin is going to lead the way in this rally, and everyone kind of knows that. So the green arrow is going to be Bitcoin, okay? And so Bitcoin started it off, right, and it's headed up. It already just broke 53, right? So it's been basically like this through October, like this, okay? And now what I expect to happen is something like this, right? So why is that a straight line? I just want to do that, and then probably like this. And then, you know, probably 53 is pretty good support. Probably turn this into support, right? And then this is not exactly what I think, but like something like this, right? Back up to 60K and then basically fiddle around in here for a little bit, okay? That's kind of what I expect for Bitcoin in October. I don't think we're gonna just break straight through 64K. Maybe we will, but I think 60K will be a resistance. I think some people will take profits there. And I think we piddled around here in the summer for a long time, right? We piddled between basically 60K and 53K. And 50K for like 3 months. So I think that's definitely gonna play out again. So let me draw this a little bit better. So like something like this, right? And then up to 60K. Everyone come on, line. Something like this. And then up to 60K, everyone thinks that we're gonna everyone thinks we're going to all-time highs, and then we come back down and we kind of do this, okay? So that's kind of what I think is gonna happen for Bitcoin. Now, for altcoins, you know, everyone's saying Bitcoin dominance, but here's my thing, guys. Once we actually, let me just draw this line fully all the way out, okay? So I think that we consolidate in November, we break through this 64K range, right? We break through the 64K range and we just go, okay? And so after that, above that, I would say kind of up and down probably, you know, it'll stop about 80K and kind of bounce around there. Anywhere between 64K and 80K will be a crazy time for altcoins. Absolutely ridiculous. We'll talk about that in a second, okay? So that's kind of what I'm expecting for Bitcoin. Now, with altcoins, it's a little bit, I don't think it's going to play out exactly like everyone is thinking as far as like, what happened to it? Did I just die? Oh no. My drawing just died on me, guys. No. That's so sad. Let's see if I can open it back up. It quit unexpectedly. Son of a bitch. Did it save? Oh no. Oh my gosh, it didn't save, guys. It didn't save. What a disaster. Let me see. Nothing, huh? Shit. Well, that sucks. I don't really want to redo the whole video. So you guys remember the chart, right? So I'll just draw it really quick here. Again, guys, I told you I'm not going to edit on this channel, so you guys are just going to have to imagine it. Remember the levels I had? So Bitcoin going up here, about to 50K, boom, 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 and then it's going to go up to boom, 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 play around here, and then parabolic, okay? And we got October, November. You guys get it, right? December. Well, actually, this is November now, right? November, December, okay? And then this is like 64K up here, okay? You guys get it? You guys remember the chart? Sorry, I don't know what my app is doing. So anyway, for altcoins, I think maybe I'll make these blue. I think we're going to lag a little bit here. And I think the best time to accumulate is literally right now. Okay, so between October, November, and December, whenever Bitcoin is going to consolidate, like right around this 64K level, right, or right around this 53K level, somewhere in between 53K and 64K, is the best time to buy altcoins, right? Like the best time possible, because they're going to be cheap right here. If you start buying altcoins right here, they're going to be pretty cheap. And then right when Bitcoin, you know, starts to get a little bit boring, it's going to be just like this. It's going to be just like this. And then it's going to start outperforming Bitcoin. Does that make sense? Like that's exactly what I think is going to happen with altcoins, is that at first you're going to be like, oh, this is boring. I should have just held Bitcoin, right? But while time goes on, as Bitcoin gets a little more boring, right? Because it's going to get a little bit more boring in between 64K and 53K. And then after 64K, it gets super boring. I don't think anyone's talking about this, okay? So let me just delete this. It's actually fine that everything got deleted because I just want to start fresh, okay? So if I do this, hold on. Now, let's say we get above 64K in November, okay? I feel like that's a given, right? We're going to get above 64K in November, and Bitcoin will be up here, right? And so to get to 100K, right? If we're at 100K over here, sorry, I can't draw. This right here is only like a 0.4x, okay? Between these two. I know I'm not the best drawer ever, right? But once we get above 64K, people are going to get bored with Bitcoin. Okay, does that make sense? Like it's a lot more attractive right now at 53K. Because you have an easy 2x, right? You have an easy 2x between 50K and 100K, right? But right when we get above all-time highs, Bitcoin's going to be like, yeah, cool, but I could just put that money into altcoins, right, which are going to go absolutely bonkers after we get an all-time high and there's so much confidence in the market. We're fully in a bull run. Like everyone's just going to pour all their money into the altcoins, right? So I think the prime altcoin accumulation area is somewhere between here, 53K, and here, right? So if you can buy here, somewhere where we're messing around in here, Bitcoin's looking pretty strong before we go parabolic, after 64K, or we might even do it beforehand in altcoins, honestly, I think that you are going to be in a amazing position. That's just what I'm doing. I think that this is going to happen probably literally at the end of October. I think we're just going to go parabolic in altcoins, and it could happen before then depending on what happens with Bitcoin. Okay, so that's basically my thoughts. I'm sorry about my drawing. I'm gonna get off this now. I hope that made sense to you guys, but let's talk about the exact coins here that I'm invested in and why I'm not really worried about it. So the thing I said today on Twitter, which I think is kind of important, let me just show, I just posted this, so let me just show you, is the reasoning behind this, right? So I said, I feel super cozy in my altcoin positions. I'm going to film a video, which I'm filming right now. And I said, the reason that I feel cozy right now is because I don't use leverage, right? I don't use any leverage, and I don't buy any coins that I don't believe in. This is key, right? Because right now, if I had coins, a bunch of coins that I didn't believe in, I'd probably be selling them, right, in order to buy this Bitcoin pump, right? Because Bitcoin's going to go up relatively against all these other coins. Like you can basically see it on the charts. If you pull up the Bitcoin dominance chart, let me just pull up Bitcoin dominance here. You can see that it's making a nice little run here, right? It's going up, which means altcoins are bleeding against Bitcoin. However, if you zoom out, like I did yesterday on the chart, hold on. If you zoom out on the Bitcoin dominance chart, like over a long enough period of time, altcoins are always outperforming. Like look at this. The chart is always down, right? Always. And so I'm not too worried about this. All I have to do is like wait it out, right? And so Bitcoin is having a nice little blip, but look how small that blip looks when you zoom out. Like it's really not that big a deal. It's going up, but like really not a lot. It's moving up relatively, but you know. And same thing on all the important charts, like Polka BTC. Like where's BTC? You know, we're losing a little bit of ground here to Bitcoin in the Polkadot, which isn't great for the altcoins, right? Same thing with Avax, same thing with Solana, same thing with Ethereum, right? Bitcoin's just winning a little bit right now, and that's okay because I think it's all going to come right back. And so now, but though seriously, if you own altcoins right now that you don't believe in, you probably should just sell them and put them into Bitcoin, because at the end of the day, you're gonna make a little tiny bit more gains. You'll make like 10% more gains here over the next month, maybe. But the coins that I believe in, I'm not worried about a 10% gain. Okay, I'm here for the 10x, the 100x gains, and that's why I'm in these coins. So let's talk about each one. Okay, so for those of you guys in the back, okay, for those of you guys who don't understand things, I really need a drink. Hold on. I'm being very transparent with you guys. This is my exact portfolio, okay, as you can see here, and it's weighted, okay? So every coin I go through in order here is how much of each coin that I own. I'm not gonna tell you how much I actually own, but I own the most D-Race, I own the second most Altura, I own the third most Mover. Does that make sense? All the way down, okay? So if you wanna know where, I'm not buying the same amount of every single one of these coins. I have more confidence in some of them than others, and I just have a higher position size in some than others, okay? So let's talk about them in order. First one, D-Race. I've talked about this a lot, so I won't go into it, guys, but this is literally horse race gambling, okay? I bought in right down here at 70 cents. So I just want to be, this is not financial advice. I've bought in at a much lower price than you, just so you know. However, I do think this is going to $10 by the end of the year. I would give it like a 90% chance of doing that, okay? Why do I give it a 90% chance? Well, there is an incredible team behind this. They just updated their website. You can actually see the horses, which is really cool. I would check these horses out. You can go through it. They're literally doing NFT horse racing. They're bringing horse racing, which is one of the most addicting gambling things in the world, online. And they're some of the best team. They're great marketers. They're great people. I've talked to a lot of them. I'm hoping to join the team here in the future. So I'm just kind of speaking that into existence because I really just like this project and I really believe in it. So I have a ton of D-Race. I own a couple horses as well. They're having more NFT horse drops and all that stuff. A lot of people ask me, should you own the token Dirk or just own the horses? It's definitely easier just to hold Dirk. I think Dirk, like I said, is an easy 4 or 5X from here for sure, which is why I have the most of it in my portfolio. And here's another thing, guys, that I like about Dirk, okay? Remember I talked about being cozy? Remember how I talked about like being calm in your positions? Even if this somehow doesn't go to $10 by December, I don't have to sell it, right? Every other coin, I probably have to sell in December or January, like when I think the top of the bull run is coming in, right? But because this is a gaming coin and the way that this price is going to go up is by adoption, people actually playing the game, gambling on the game, all of that stuff, it's not going to matter as much if Bitcoin takes a giant turd. I mean, sure, it will affect this short term, sure. But long term, I could just hold this and I guarantee that I know that I'm gonna make the money that I need to make, okay? And so that's why I just feel comfy holding this. Same thing with Altura, okay? Altura is an NFT smart NFT thing, okay? Basically, they have smart contracts on NFTs. I'll just show you the website. Because this is a really good one, guys. And I'll talk about the project that I think is built on this. So it's where blockchain meets NFT gaming, right? So they're basically able to do smart NFTs and they have an amazing team and they have some really smart influencers behind them, which I'll talk about here in a second. I think one of my favorite projects right now that I'm going to talk about, this is Neo Tokyo, right? Becker and Elio's project. This is one of the NFTs I'm invested in. This project, I believe, Dark Horse Theory, I believe that this is going to be on Altura. Okay, so if it is on Altura, that is going to, I mean, this is a small coin, right? This is only a $41 million market cap. If they actually use this for their NFT, that's going to bring a lot of exposure to this platform, and it's an easy, again, 10x from here, in my opinion. And I have no problem holding this in a bear market because I believe in the tech, I believe in the team. And I just believe that this is going to be a 10x, so I'm just going to hold it, okay? Once again, that's how you feel cozy inside, right? Let's keep going. So now we're getting on to the Polkadot ecosystem coins. Many of you guys know this, but I'm invested in a lot of coins that are in the Polkadot ecosystem. Why am I invested in Polkadot ecosystem? Because I believe that it is going to be one of the strongest altcoins coming out of this run. Let me just pull up the chart here real quick. One more time for those people in the back. If you have seen this before, I apologize, but I want to make sure everyone's okay. So Polkadot, you know, its all-time high was up here at $47. It hasn't quite gotten back up to its all-time high yet. This since you know, everything dumped in April or May. And now, once it cracks this all-time high, which I do believe it will do, it will go into price discovery and it will reach $100. Let me just diagram this now that I have this up, right? Because I've seen a lot of people still ask me about this. I don't really understand, but let me just diagram it, okay? This is what every coin has been doing, okay? So Solana, let's call this Solana, okay? Okay, so back in May, we'll call this May down here. Can you, oh no, you can't see, hold on. I'll move my face in a second. Okay, this is May, and this is the chart. All right, cool. You guys see this? So Solana, this is what happened, right? It went up like crazy. It went up like crazy in May. Bitcoin dumped, it dumped back down, and then it was in the basement down here, okay? Now we get to August or whatever, and it goes up, it goes up. It kind of messed around at its all-time high, and then it went literally parabolic off the screen. Like, I'm not drawing this to scale, okay? Basically what this would look like to scale is this will turn into a molehill. This will turn into nothing. I'll show you it on the Solana chart, okay? Just for those people in the back. This is important to understand, guys, because this is how all the money is going to be made. So if you look at the chart, right, this is what I'm talking about here. This hill right here equals this hill. Do you see that? You see how small that looks now? Because it went parabolic in August. It broke past its all-time high, right? It broke past this key level right here, and then it went parabolic, okay? Same thing. See, look at this. It did like a 10x, right? So the same exact thing, I believe, is going to happen in Polkadot. So let's just change the name up here, right? Oops, I moved the whole thing. Change this name. Oh my gosh, draw. This is dot, okay? Same thing has happened, except for this actually hasn't happened yet, right? We're chilling. The Polkadot, so imagine Polkadot is orange, right? So Polkadot is in the same thing. It went up here in May, came back down, and now it's right here. It's right here. You see this? So once it breaks its all-time high, it's going to go parabolic, just like Solana. And there's a lot of good news coming for Polkadot. It's a project that I really believe in. It's literally the co-founder of Ethereum who's behind it. And so it's a badass project, guys, and it's gonna have legs. Like I just feel it in my toes. I feel it deep in my loins. So basically, see, look, if it breaks this $50 all-time high, it's going parabolic. Why am I spending so much time on Polkadot? I don't even own Polkadot. You're probably like, you're an idiot. Why are you even talking about this? Because Polkadot is going to determine if these other altcoins go parabolic as well. So Polkadot will go to $100. That's a nice little 3x, right? That's a guarantee. I mean, I honestly give it a 90% chance that Polkadot is at $100 by the end of the year. Okay, so that's a 3x. And notice how I always say things. I know this is a longer video, but I hope this is helping you, okay? Do you notice how I always say things in percentages, right? There's this book I read, it's called Thinking in Bets. It's a great book, you should check it out. You should never say things as a certainty, right? You should never say, Bitcoin is guaranteed going to 100K. No, you should try to think of it like if you were actually betting on it, because that's what you're doing when you're investing, right? Imagine you're at a poker table, or you're just at a party, right, with your friends, and someone's like, bet me $100 that Bitcoin hits 100K by December. Right? Would you make the bet? And what percentage chance do you think you would win, right? And so for me, I think there's about a 90% chance that Bitcoin hits 100K by December, which means that there's a 90% chance that Polkadot will hit $100 by December. I think those are both equal percentages, right? So there's a 10% chance in there that I lose all my money, and I'm okay with that, okay? So 90% chance there, and that would be a 3x, and that's cool. But I'm kind of a crazy person, right? I don't really want a 3x. The 3x doesn't really wake me up in the morning, right? So how do you get higher than a 3x? You have to invest in the coins that are smaller than Polkadot that will pump harder when Polkadot pumps. Polkadot ecosystem coins, okay? So here's what I have here. Where are we at? I was at Mover, okay? Moonriver is probably the best. That's why it's my third holding, right? It is the best Polkadot, or the most well-known, the most, I don't know, most hype behind it project on the Polkadot ecosystem, okay? It basically came out of the gates firing and now is just kind of consolidating here under resistance. Once it breaks this all-time high right here, I expect this to go to $1,000 very rapidly, okay? It's basically smart contracts on Polkadot, okay? Enough said. What's the most hype term in crypto right now? Smart contracts, okay? This is fast. This is like the Solana on Polkadot, and it's going to be a top 50 coin in my opinion. So that's going to be ridiculous. That's why it's my number 3. Number 4 is back to a gaming coin. Okay, so totally different than what I was talking about with Polkadot, but a gaming coin. UFO has had an absolutely awesome run here lately. One of the strongest performing coins in the market, even when Bitcoin has been down, and I expect that to continue. This is an easy 10x. Amazing coin. A lot of people have done more coverage on this, so you can just watch those channels. Joe. Okay, this one's kind of sucked since I bought it, which blows because I sold my Gen Kong and I put all of the money into this. So basically I'm way down on that trade, but whatever. Joe is the best Avax ecosystem coin. Another coin that I believe is going parabolic here shortly is Avax. Okay, Avax was strong throughout that entire Bitcoin dump back to 40K. Avax looked great, as you can see here. Now it's taking a little bit of a breather here, but once it gets going again in alt season, which I told you guys, remember I told you it was going to happen probably the end of October, maybe sooner. Avax is going back to $200, $300, something like that, right? And so once that happens, Joe is going to do a 10x as well. I think this is going to $10 or $20. I have a lot of Joe. It's the DEX, it's the decentralized exchange on Avax. It works really well. I would encourage you, if you're, again, remember, the key to these coins is to knowing what you're investing in, right? I would encourage you to go use this interface. It's called Trader Joe DEX right here, okay? Go use this to swap coins back and forth. Go figure out how to use this. It's like 10x faster than Uniswap. It's way better in every single way than any other decentralized exchange that I've ever used. And it's awesome and it works and it's live right now. And so you can go use it. And once you use it once, you're gonna be like, why would I ever sell Joe? Why would I ever do that? It's an incredible product, okay? Same thing with Polka Bridge. This one's a freaking monster, guys. Like this one is probably my favorite, to be honest. I wish I had more of this. Maybe I will accumulate more of this, but I haven't been able to because it's just been so strong. It's been one of the strongest performers in the Polkadot ecosystem, enough said, right? If it's been strong, performing strong when Bitcoin's been down, imagine what's gonna happen when Polkadot goes nuts, okay? Now, oh yeah, another thing about Polka Bridge is that influencers are legitimately starting to tweet about this, right? Like this is the first time I've seen a big influencer, like this Crypto Tony guy has 115,000 followers, right? And he's tweeting about Polka Bridge. It's about to pick up steam and really, I honestly think Polka Bridge could be a 20x by December. Like, I don't know. I'm really excited about it. Now, Polka Starter, again, also has an incredible team, incredible venture capital behind it, incredible room to run to get back to its all-time high here, incredible influencers behind it. It's a launch pad on Polkadot. Enough said. I'm really confident in this one. I'm just going to hold this one to the grave. Polkadex, same thing. Decentralized exchange on Polkadot. Everyone knows Polkadex. Great following. Great thing. I just feel cozy holding this. Just so cozy. It's up today. Shit. Polka City, oh my gosh, this is like my home run squeeze. Like if it goes back to its all-time high here, we're gonna do a 50x. it's a lot more speculative, guys, this one. It's one that I personally just found. I think it's kind of an interesting project. It reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon on Polkadot. I like it. I just think it's cute and I like it, so I invested in it and I think it's cool. And it's also got Polka in the name and I think it's gonna pump once Polkadot pumps. Polka Market, same thing. It's got Polka in the name. It's available on KuCoin and it's just got a lot of room to run. So it's another home run swing. Could be a 20x, could be a 5x. I don't know. Kylan, same thing. Another home run swing here. Got a ton of room to run back to all-time highs. It's an oracle on Polkadot, and it's got a good branding and a good name behind it as well. Atari, another great gaming coin. Tons of room to run. Great brand recognition. Atari, everyone knows Atari. And I could hold this till I go in the grave. VPP, could hold this forever. This is so undervalued right now. I don't even understand. This is actually working product with celebrities playing virtual poker, and it's combining like gaming and NFT elements. So again, like everything I have here, guys, like I went through all of these, and the more that I look at them, the more cozy I feel. Right? Like on a day like today, I should have woken up in a panic, right? Oh, my portfolio's down. Like Bitcoin is sucking the life out of although the altcoins are already starting to come back while I'm filming this video. Like you can see that, right? Like DOT was down 6%, now it's down 0.5%. So they're already starting, I'm telling you, this mini Bitcoin dominance is not gonna last very long, okay? The altcoins are gonna come roaring back. So if you want to start accumulating, you should be accumulating. I already lost the chart. But you should be accumulating during this period in October because you're about to change your entire life. I shouldn't say that. It is not financial advice. This is what I'm doing. This is how so I felt so cozy this entire time because I'm like, man, dude, like it doesn't really matter that I'm down a little bit right now in Bitcoin terms. It really doesn't matter. These things have the potential to do 10x's, 20x's, 30x's. Bitcoin is not going to do a 30x from here. Bitcoin's going to do a 2x from here, and that's fine for some people. But for me, I'm going for the juicy 30x. So what else here can we talk about? It's been my longest video ever, but I hope this one's giving you value because I think it's been pretty valuable. But anyway, let's talk about NFTs, guys, because I've been doing work. Ever since, I just want to go to my Twitter real quick now that we're spending time here. If you're still watching this, congratulations to you. You're amazing. But there's kind of a story that is played out here, so I just want to reiterate this because I think it is interesting. And for those of you guys who get down about stuff, right? You're like, damn, like I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can make it in the crypto NFT land. It's pretty hard, right? All this happened to me in 1 week. Okay, so keep your head up. So here's what happened. In less than 1 week, I fumbled my Genesis Cyberkong. If you guys know what a Genesis Cyberkong is, they've gone insane. So I sold it for 95 Ethereum about 6 days ago, okay? The price right now, the cheapest one right now is like 220 Ethereum. So I missed out on like 110 Ethereum. So wow, if you've ever, been depressed in your life, I was depressed for a few hours there, right? It sucked. And then we had this Neo Tokyo mint. A lot of you guys know what's going on with this, but there's this mint for these amazing NFTs. There's been a riddle going on with Alex Becker for over a month, and I thought I missed out on this riddle. And I like my ears were red. I was so mad in here. I was so like pissed off at myself. But instead of like getting down, throwing my computer and walking out, which is what I wanted to do, I went ahead and I bought 4 of these identities anyway. So I just went and bought 4 of them. We'll talk about that in a second, why I think this is probably the best NFT project ever created by humans. But I bought 4 of them. Wait, oh shit, where was I? Then I realized that I actually minted one as well. I got one for free. And then yesterday I was able to buy the rarest one of all of them. The rarest, I couldn't believe it. I got the #1 rarest Neo Tokyo identity. Now I have 6 of these. So in a couple days, I went from being the worst NFT trader on the planet to probably one of the best and one of the best positioned. And a couple other cool things happened too as well. So let's talk about Neo Tokyo real quick. Because it's just an amazing project. Okay, so it launched. We had this entire huge riddle with Alex Becker, right, to mint these, and so they minted them, and instantly the floor price went. A couple people paper handed them for like 3 Ethereum, and I actually bought. If you go to mine, I bought one for 5. I bought one for 4. I bought one for 5. I bought one for 4. I bought 5, 6. 5 and then 15 for a rare one, right? So I bought 4 for way under value right away, and now the floor price is 9.45 Ethereum. So instantly, right? I'm pretty sure 10 Ethereum is always going to be the floor for this product forever because there's only 2,000 items. Everyone basically owns only one of them. It gets you access to this very private, very alpha-based Discord that I'm super excited about that just went live today. And the actual art hasn't even dropped yet on these guys. This is like so gamified, like I can't even understand it. And basically what happened is I bought a really rare one that I love here. But then yesterday this was crazy, guys. This was crazy. Yesterday I was looking at this one. This is the #1 rarest. This is #1 rarest identity in this Neo Tokyo. This is going to be the biggest NFT, just so you're aware. This is going to be the biggest NFT on the planet because it has 2 of the best marketers in the world, Alex Becker and Elio Trades behind it. It has gamification. It has the game plan that they have laid out. It's going to blow people's minds. I'm telling you right now, and 10 Ethereum is cheap as shit. And if you're not in yet, you should get in quickly. So I was looking at this one, right? Let's talk about this real quick. I know this is getting kind of long, but I think you guys will like this story. Where's the rarity up here? I have them. Okay, so all of these are ranked, right? The rarest Neo Tokyo identities, right? So #1, I was watching this, right? Number 291, I was watching it. It's literally the #1 ranked most rare identity on this entire NFT, right? It's literally crazy, okay? And so it was listed for 100 Ethereum, right? It was listed down here for 100 Ethereum. And then all of a sudden I refreshed the page yesterday and it was 50. And I was like, oh my God, it's half off. So I quickly moved around some coins, blah, blah, blah. And I bought this thing for 50 Ethereum yesterday. I literally have the rarest character in the Neo Tokyo kingdom. So I'm super excited about this, guys. It's freaking incredible. Again, amazing project. Another project that I'm in is this Moody Crows. I got like 25 of these at Mint. They're trading pretty well, super good art. And it's the first project on Immutable, which means the Mint had 0 gas fees, which I thought was really cool. The one that I'm going to try to get in today is Mechaverse. This is a huge launch. If you guys are interested in Mechaverse, it's at 5 p.m. Eastern, but I mean, it's a raffle and unlikely to get these, but I'll probably buy some of these on secondary once the paper hand these, because it literally had 100K people join their Discord in 48 hours. It's probably the most hyped, biggest NFT launch in history, other than Neo Tokyo, okay? And then I already talked about Altura, and the last one I'm invested in is these fungible tokens, these non-fungi Genesis. I got 2 of these yesterday. That was super lucky. I got them for 4 Ethereum. I'll show you mine. They're really cute. Okay, look at these. Look at how cool this art is. Look at that. It's freaking sick, right? I got that for 4 Ethereum. The floor is already 10.5. They're having a 10K launch as well. For those of you, this is a little bit pricey. They're having a 10K launch here soon. I think this is a sick project. I've never seen art that good on NFT. And there's only 100 of these, and they're going to have yield to them and everything. So I would either buy one of these on secondary if you have 10 Ethereum. I know it's pretty expensive. Oops, where is it? I already lost it. I don't know, I lost it. But anyway, I would buy one of the Genesis ones on secondary, or I would just wait for the drop of the 10K normal ones, and maybe those will go as well. So anyway, I'm super excited. That's all I've got. Let me know what you think in the comments. Boom! Woo! That was a marathon, and that was hopefully helpful. All right, bye.